Andy and I spent a bunch of time looking around for a really good spot for this trip. We're building a winter shelter and we want to be able to access it during the winter, so we spent a good chunk of time searching around for an accessible area that wasn't per se too easy for other people to get to, but it didn't push the limits of my truck too hard. We definitely managed to almost get it stuck a couple of times, but we got out every time and we actually managed to find a really good spot. We're going to be building a permanent winter shelter, which is a lot of fun, and we're going to hopefully be able to do multiple trips here and then come back in the winter when everything's all built and prepped so we can do some really fun winter camping.
Hey guys, how's it going? Andy's back with me on this trip. We're doing something a little different this time. We are building a winter shelter, bushcraft style, for the upcoming winter season for camping. So we're here because the ground is nice and soft, so we'll be able to do some really good building and get a solid foundation going for a shelter. We want to be able to do a good bushcraft winter camp. So that's the goal. So before we go any further, if you could subscribe to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up, it really helps the channel out and, you know, keeps us out here building stuff and doing cool things. So yeah, now we're gonna get to building. Our site that we've picked is just back here. It's been a pretty tough drive getting in here. There were some really rough trails we had to get on. It's really deep into the back country, so it's gonna be tough to get here in the winter, but it'll be a fun trip on it.
It's gonna be great.
You happy to be back?
Very happy.
Good. All right.
Always happy.
We're going to check out the spot and then we're going to start moving some gear and get building. So this is where Andy and I have decided to build a permanent winter camp. We're going to be building off of this tree here and this tree here. We're going to be building back this way and have a cooking and fire pit area right kind of where the camera is now, up in this forward spot. And we're going to have walls coming all the way back here with a lean-to style roof coming back. At least that's the plan. So we're gonna get building on that, and we'll show you what we're doing as we're doing it, and hopefully this will be a cool build. It's probably gonna be a multi-stage build, but you know, nothing wrong with that. It's gonna be perfect, at least we hope. So all that deadfall out there, that's what we're building this shelter with. It's kind of why we picked this area, because there's a ton of deadfall everywhere. And if you go just a little further, I think this is 10 feet from our camp. Look at all that deadfall. There's tons of it. So Andy went around and found a really nice ridge pole for us. We're gonna set it up really nice and high so that we have head clearance. So we're gonna throw that up now. We're gonna start it off with a Canadian jam and then tie it off with a bow line after a little bit of lashing on each side, so that way it's nice and secure. So we want it to butt up against this.
Yeah,
Right?
go further. So we're coming up with a plan here, and I think this is gonna be the back of the shelter since we have our ridge pole up there. There's a bit of stuff going on right here, a bit of a stump that's kind of making it a little hard to go a bit further back. But our plan is we're gonna have a wall that comes up here, as opposed to having the lean-to come all the way down. It's only gonna come down to about here or so. Back.
Oh, dude, it's sand. It's sand.
Oh, look at that.
Hell yeah. Oh. Dude. And pound it a bit.
Going in.
Bar. Holy crap. There you go.
Once this gets taut, this will be good.
Here, you can pull it. Other way. There you go, that direction. I'll pull it back my way. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. Get it around the corner. There you go.
Perfect. One, I guess.
All right, our walls are all done. They are stuffed full of moss. Everything's looking really cool. This is gonna be really nice and warm in the winter. There's no holes, there's no cracks. This is gonna be a little fireplace that we're gonna build later. And that is that. Looking pretty cool.